Um, we've all been working on developing this habits of mind profiling tool, this way of looking at our habits of mind. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on why you think this profiling type tool, this ability to take a snapshot of your habits of mind, your employees' habits of mind, might be useful in that sort of context.
Well, I think one is that it helps people analyze themselves. If I know something about me, then I can match some of my behavior with some of my goals and my values and beliefs. So if, for example, I think that listening to other people is important, and I find that I'm really not that good a listener, I want to say, well, I want to become better at that. I want to become more skillful. I want to use it more often. I want to have other people recognize me as being a good listener. It changes my identity. And I want to be identified as a person who is flexible, who is cooperative, and so on. So it's a way of analyzing myself so that I can grow and improve. So I think it's very valuable in that way. For any person who is self-directed, they're going to want to learn more about themselves and to display themselves to others in a consistent manner. So I think that a profile helps me, or helps them, discover more about me, and helps me then set goals for myself.
Yeah,
I think also the 360 view of it is equally important, which is, it may be that this is the way I see myself, and that's often very important and very powerful. But I also am very eager to know how other people see me, because maybe I imagine I'm more than I am or less than I am. Actually, my experience has been people tend to underestimate who they are, not overestimate who they are. And so it's really to be able to say that these are things I want to work on, and that I see how other people perceive me in meetings, whatever it is, and that I can get better at it. I think the idea is that the profile has, as is foundational understanding, I can get better at it. Because just knowing it is necessary, but insufficient. But as soon as I know that I can get better at it, then I'm willing to work on it. So if I can get the profile and it tells me I'm not a very good listener, or that I see that people are telling me I'm not a very good listener, I want to know, well, what can I do to get better at it? What do I have to work on? What strategies? Is there anything that helps me to know how to get to another place with it? So the profile, in my opinion, is ongoing. It isn't a once and done. It's really I take this, I learn more about myself, I then make a commitment to thinking about getting better at it. I develop some strategies that are going to help me to get better at it. And then I want to know, so how am I doing now?
And in that way, the intent we have for it is very much a developmental tool. It varies from a lot of other profiling type tools that are commonly used in businesses that are meant to sort of categorize you and send those very fixed old messages we've been talking about. Whereas this is meant to say, well, here are the areas to nurture and to develop and to improve on. And I think that's one of the great riches of what we're working on, and it's an exciting sort of space.